making some Norwegian almond butter cookies. They've been a Norwegian tradition in my family for many years. These cookies are very great if you're going to have guests over because you can make the dough ahead of time and then slice it and put it in the oven before your guests arrive. We're going to need 2 cups of butter, half a cup of sugar, 4 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of almond extract, or if you don't have any, vanilla extract, sliced almonds. There are 8 easy steps to making these cookies. The first step, get the ingredients. Get them ready and get them from the store, whatever you need. The next step is to cream the butter and sugar together. Step 3 is to add almond extract, or if you don't have any, vanilla extract. Step 4, add the flour. Step 5, shape the dough and put it in the fridge. Step 6, preheat the oven and put a slice of almond on the top of the cookie. Step 7, bake the cookies. For these easy cookies, you will need 2 cups of butter, 1.5 cups of sugar, 4 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of almond or vanilla extract, and sliced almonds. Okay, now to step 2. Step 2 is to cream the butter and sugar together until they are smooth. You can do this by first letting the butter get to room temperature. I've left it out for a couple hours so that it is now room temperature and easier to work with. We're going to put all this together inside the bowl. I've already put 2 of the sticks in the bowl so that it won't take as long. Okay, now I'm going to add the sugar. That is half a cup and 1 cup. And then I'm going to get out a spatula and I'm going to make sure that it all gets mixed together evenly so that it doesn't clump up and stuff. This is what it should look like. See, it has no clumps and it's all mixed in together very nicely. Now, we're going to add the flour in a cup at a time so that it doesn't clump up. Once you've added in all of the flour, you can go on to your next step. Okay, now to step 4. I'm going to add the almond extract. We're going to add 1 teaspoon of almond extract. This is going to add some extra nutty flavor. Make sure it all gets mixed in evenly, otherwise it won't taste good in certain sections. Okay, now to step 6. You're going to need some wax paper. Not that much. Okay, I'm going to pour 1/4 of the dough onto this piece of wax paper. I know it looks like it won't come together, but it's so moist that when you roll it up, it will stay together. I put 1/4 of the dough on here, and to roll it up, what you're going to do is either use your hands or use the wax paper. See how I'm just squishing it and making it into perfect? And then I'm going to roll up the edges so that none of it can leak out. And don't worry about the edges because you're going to cut off the edge anyways. Okay. Now on to step 6. After about an hour in the refrigerator, I took out my roll and I chopped off the edges that don't really look very good. You put it in the fridge because the dough is now easier to work with and it's harder, so it's easier to cut. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to slice the dough into about 1/8 of an inch thick. It's okay if they crumble a little bit because some of them aren't going to look as good. You don't have to use those ones. Okay. Now, you're going to place all the cookies on the cookie sheet. They have to be a little bit apart because they are going to spread out just a little bit. Okay, now that we have them all put on the tray, we're going to put an almond on the top. You don't have to smush it in very much because when it bakes, it's going to bake into the cookie. And if they fall off, that's okay. They'll just be they'll just be butter cookies. Okay, now that we've put the almonds on every single one of the cookies, we're going to put them in the oven. It has already been preheated to 350 degrees, so it should be ready. Okay, now that they're ready, you can take them out of the oven. Okay, now that they're out of the oven, you can take them off and put them on a on a cooling rack. You want to do this, otherwise the bottom of the cookies will be burnt because they'll keep cooking on the hot rack. Okay, now for step 8. Step 8 is to enjoy your cookie, or in her case, cupcake. Ready? Bon appetit! Okay, now to review the process. Step 1 is to get all of your ingredients. Step 2, cream the butter and the sugar. Step 3, add the flour. Step 4, add the almond or vanilla extract. Step 5, shape the dough and put it back in the refrigerator for an hour or 2. Step 6, preheat the oven and put the almond on top. Step 7, bake the cookies and let them cool afterwards. Step 8, enjoy your cookie!